Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 7. Last episode, we had a very well-pitched game from rookie Hedwig Lafayette. She got her first career victory in a shutout over the Herbivores. She threw 7, and then the other 2 innings were picked up by the rookie reliever Elliot Rums as we shut down the Herbivores lineup and won our 5th straight game in a row, giving us first place in the division and extending our lead to 3 games. If we win both of our games today in the doubleheader against the Moose, we will clinch the first spot in the division, guaranteed. We've also already guaranteed ourselves another winning season, so yay for us. On the mound today in the first game of the doubleheader is rookie third-year pitcher Malaya Ellison, who's 2-0 with a 1.38 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP. And on the other side it is long reliever Bradley Bowler, no record, a 3.24 ERA and a 1.08. Lineup for today's game for the Freebooters looks like this. It's first baseman, the captain, Stump Pitts leading off on fire. Then it's the DH, Harsh McFreddy. Center fielder, Nico Jennings, locked in. Then it's left fielder, Martin Polbean, batting 4th. Batting 5th is third baseman, Colton Burnett. Batting 6th, right fielder, Dominic Burnside. Batting 7th, catcher, Parker Freeman, who's locked in. Batting 8th, shortstop, Hester Reliable, who is tense. And batting 9th is the second baseman, Cole the Fishman Salmon. Let's get into it as we head to Soccer Hills here. Soccer Hills, sorry. I don't know why I said Phils. It's definitely Hills. Gonna head over there. First match of the doubleheader looks like it's gonna be a night game. Very picturesque, if I do say so myself. Looking very clean dirt tonight. Soccer Hills, of course, is the only field here in the game that has a softball-style infield where there is no grass whatsoever. So all the balls hit at you will come hard and fast. Alright, Moose look ready. Let's get it on. Pitts, McFreddy, and Jennings will be up first here against Bowler. Here is the captain, Stump Pitts, leading off at first base, hitting .568 with 3 homers, 8 RBIs as he's on fire. Contact versus right-hander active against the right-hander Bowler here. Take a quick look at Bradley's stats here on the year. Bradley in his 2 starts has no record. He's given up 4 runs, 3 of them earned in 8 1/3 innings pitched, just over 4 innings a start. Not great. 3.24 ERA and a 1.08 WHIP. 5 hits given up, 4 walks. 1 of those hits a homer. He's hit 2 batters and struck out 8. Batting average against on the year 167 for the long reliever turned starter. He originally started his career as a starter with the Buzzards, and then he moves on. He moved on to pitch for us, where he was a reliever. And give me 1 second, guys. I gotta set something up here real quick. I'm actually trying out a new Scorekeeper app on my phone, so won't be able to look at chat as much as I would like to, but take what I can get. Alright, so we're gonna have... He's gonna be at second base. So he's leading off, then it's Holmes at shortstop. And it's Woody at third. We're ready here at first base. He'll bat 4th. Anubis in left is batting 5th. Wheels is batting 6th. And it's Jones in DHing today. Batting 7th. Then it's Tremendo batting 8th. And Wickers batting 9th today instead of Briefs. Okay. Jason must still be tired. He is, in fact. So is Nacho. He must have gotten hurt, it appears. Okay. Great. Their batting lineup is set. Alright, there we go. Their lineup is set. Wilkinson is not batting. That's why that was wrong. Okay. is he? There we go, okay. Alright, Pitts, McFreddy, Jennings, Polbean, Burnett, Burnside, Freeman, Reliable, Salmon, yep. Top pitcher is going to be Ellison today. Alright, here we go. Pit's ready, let's get it on. Quickly behind 0-2 as we chase. Tough out active for Pitts here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 21.
Alright, McFreddy ready. Let's get it on, hitting 447 with 3 RBIs on the year for the DH. Strike. Strike again, 0-2. Bowler making quick work here. Slider hangs, line to second, right at action for the second out, and that will bring up the center fielder Nico Jennings, who's locked in, batting third today. Hitting 383 with 3 homers, 11 RBIs for the Triple Crown winner for last season. Jennings ready. Here we go. Slider hangs. That's lined in the left center field. That is down for a base hit, and that will get all the way to the wall. His wheels will good chase. That is going to be a good 2-out double here for Jennings.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 52.
Alright, here we go. Polbean ready, hitting 316. 1 homer, 2 RBIs for the left fielder. Back in the lineup today after a few games off to rest. Takes a called strike from Bowler on the changeup. Pass down away, blooper to right center. Leaping his action to make a nice catch, and that will end the inning as he saves a run there. That was ticketed for right center field. 1, 2, 3. Well, one hit for the Freebooters this inning. Bottom 1, action. Holmes and Woody do up against Ellison. Alright, now I gotta look at this real quick, because that did not save. Okay, that's gonna be Holmes. That's gonna be Woody. Reddier's batting 4th, yep. Batting 5th is Anubis. Batting 6th is gonna be Jones. Which did not save, okay. Oh, there he is. No, 5th is Anubis, okay. Now 6th is Jones. 7th is Wheels. 8th is Tremendo, and 9th is Wickers, yep, that's perfect. Alright, lineup for the Moose is going to be Action leading off at second base, followed by Holmes at shortstop, who's locked in. And it's Woody at third base, batting 3rd. Reddier batting 4th at first base. Anubis batting 5th in left field, locked in, and it's Windy Wheels in center field batting 6th. Filet Jones, newly acquired DH, batting 7th. Batting 8th, right fielder Jose Tremendo, and batting 9th, catcher Stracy Wickers. On the mound for us is third-year pitcher Malaya Ellison, who is 2-0 in her 2 starts this year. 1.38 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP, 2 earned runs given up in 13 innings pitched, 16 hits surrendered, 2 walks, and striking out 12. Batting average against .302 for Ellison on the year. Gives up a lot of hits, but she does not give up a lot of runs, which is good. And she also has not given up a home run ball this year. So far, the only starter in our rotation to not do so. Ellison ready, so is Action. Action leading off, hitting .214 with a homer and 5 RBIs. First pitch dribble on the ground to second. Salmon makes the play himself, 1 down.
Now batting the shortstop, Nora Hose.
Alright, next up is Nora Holmes, the shortstop, locked in, hitting .341. 2 homers and RBIs for the utility player. Getting start today over Nacho Chris, who's 10's first pitch curveball cracked deep to left field. That it's hit very well. It is high, far, and gone. And just like that, Ellison gives up her first home run of the year. That is the 3rd of the year for Nora Holmes, as the Moose take a 1-0 lead here in the first inning.
Number 19.
Brings up the third baseman Christopher Woody, the former Freebooter, hitting .326, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Only went 2 for 4 in the first game here against the Moose this year. Tied the game up with an RBI single in the 9th inning that game. Ellison comes now tense here after the home run ball. Foul back, out of play. Inside heater to Woody misses, 2-1 the count. Slider away, lined in the center field. That is down for a base hit. James will get it in, and that will be a single for Woody.
Now batting the first baseman, number 7.
Next up is going to be Reddier, the first baseman, former Freebooter, hitting .182, 3 homers and 6 RBIs on the season. First pitch, strike at the letters, 0-1. Good start there from Ellison on the heater. Next pitch, change it down and in, line to short. Very liable dives, but it's into left field. That'll be another base hit.
Now batting the left fielder, number 46.
Next up is going to be left fielder Heaven Anubis. Left rookie hitting .257, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Locked in currently at the plate. One of those homers came against us in the first game as she homered in the 9th inning. Sliding Burnside, it's off his glove. Throw to third is going to be late. It's a single for Anubis. Everybody moves up. Good effort there for he held up third, held up second, advanced by batter. Bases loaded here for Windy Wheels, the center fielder, hitting .250, 2 RBIs on the year. Strike at the knees away on the heater, 0-1. Curveball down and in is called a ball, just inside, 1-1 the count. Slider inside, grounder to third. Burnett the second one, Salmon the first. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. It's going to be a 5-4-3 double play, as that will get us out of the inning with only 1 run scoring. Good pitching from Ellison to stop the bleeding. Next up is rookie third baseman Colton Burnett, leading off the inning for the Freebooters, hitting .405, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. Leading off for us is Burnett. He's ready. Let's go. Sorry, got to catch up with the scoring app. Sorry for the slow pace tonight. We will be playing the doubleheader tonight no matter what. We're up behind 0-1 in the count. Just takes one high this time on the heater from Bowler. 1-1 the count. Fastball put in, driven deep to center field by Burnett. He got a good piece of that, but it's going to die at the warning track for Wheels. That ends the inning. It's one down. Next up is going to be Burnside, who takes the ball outside, 1-0, hitting .267 on the year with 3 RBIs for the right fielder. Contact versus right-hander active here against Bowler as well. Changeup hangs middle of the plate as that's lined to center field, but that's going to sky out there for Wheels to be the next out. Alright, that's going to bring up Freeman, the backup catcher, hitting .571. 3 homers, 5 RBIs as he's locked in, taking a strike at the knees on the slider, 0-1. Inside changeup misses from Bowler, 1-1. Slider in the dirt, 2-1 the count out of Freeman. Outside, ball 3, 3-1 the count. Freeman in a hitter's count here. Check swing, good take high, and that's going to be a walk. It's going to bring up the 8-hitter. Shortstop Hesto Reliable, who's tense right now, not hitting well as of late. Has power versus right-hander and low pitch active, though, so that might help him break out of the slump. Hitting .293, 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. Sky ball to center field on the first pitch is going to be right to Wheels, and that will end the inning. Bottom 2 we go. Moose still up 1-0 as the bottom 3 in their lineup are due up. Jones, Tremendo, and Wickers. Newly acquired DH Filet Jones leading off the inning. Hitless on the year so far in his second game this season. Strike at the knees on the heater from Ellison, 0-1. Next pitch fouled off, 0-1. 0-2 pitch coming. Slider outside, chase for strike 3. That's first out of the inning. First punch out for Ellison as well today, and that'll bring up the right fielder Jose Tremendo, hitting .310, 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Tremendo in the first game against this year hit 2 homers that game, driving in 4 of their 7 runs. Fouls that pitch off 0-1. Moose, of course, lost that game 8-7 in a walk-off double by Deco Jennings in the 9th inning. Fouled off again, 0-2, the count to Tremendo. Here comes the pitch from Ellison, and that's fouled off again as he stays alive. Fastball put in, check swing inside. Good take from Tremendo, 1-2. Inside again, backs him off the plate this time, 2-2 the count. Ball low, bouncing, ball 3, full count now. Tremendo working it really well here. Fastball away, line deep right center field. That's got some carry to it as it heads to the wall. Hits off the top of the wall. Jennings will get it in here, but that will be a double for Tremendo as he's in scoring position. Gonna bring up Wickers. Batting 100 on the year, 1 homer, 2 RBIs for the backup catcher. 0 for 3 in the first outing, striking out 3 times. Maybe might have been 0 for 4, I'm not sure. Swings through the curveball, 1-1. Slider outside, 2-1 the count. He's down and in, swung through it, 2-2 the count now. Fastball up and in, popped up, shallow center, in on it Jennings. Makes a catch for the second out. Two down, and that's going to bring up Action, who lined out the second base his first time up. First pitch fastball fouled back, 0-1. Rider up and away, fouled back again. 0-2 the count to Action as he's behind. Change up it in, check swing called, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. Good pitching from Nelson as she gets 2 strikeouts in the inning and strands a runner at second base. To the third, we're still down 1. Salmon, Pitts, and McFreddy to up against Bowler. Leading off is the left-handed hitting second baseman, Cole the Fishman Salmon, batting 9th today. He's 10th, hitting .310 with 1 homer, 9 RBIs. Salmon's downturn has only come recently. He is hitless last game. Game before he had 2 hits. On Reliable's case, he's been hitless for 2 out of the last 3 games, only 1 hit in that span. I believe 1 for 11, if I'm not mistaken. Salmon here looking to turn things around. Takes one low, ball 1 from Bowler. Changeup hangs, and that's driven to left center field. That is going to get over the diving wheels of his glove, and that will be extra bases for the Fishman. Cole on his way to second. He's thinking 3, and he will beat the relay throw from Holmes. It's a leadoff triple for the second baseman.
The first baseman, number 12.
Next up is Pitts, who lined out the first base. First time up as he takes a ball low, 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0. Swung through it, 2-1 the count. Change him up and away outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count now from Bowler as he looks to fight back here against Pitts. And he takes it outside, ball 4, and that will put Pitts on. First and third now here for McFreddy, who's 0 for 1. Lined out the second base his first time up. RBI chance for Harsh, looking for his 4th of the year. Slider down and then is low, ball 1. Fastball in, swung late, 1-1 the count. Slider away, line to second. It's going to be right at action for the first out.
Now back, the center fielder, number 8.
That'll bring up Jennings. Locked in right now. He doubled his first time up. Looking to keep things going here. Doubled in the left center gap his first time up. Looking to drive in the runners. Slider low, ball 1. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Pitts gets back. One and 0 the count. Fastball low, 2-0 the count. Slider away, ball 3, 3-0 the count. Fastball up, fouled off, 3-1. Up and in, ball 4, and that's another walk as that will load the bases here. Second walk of the inning for Bowler, his 3rd today. That'll bring up the left fielder Polbean, who was robbed of base hit by second baseman no reaction his first time up, as that was a nice leaping play to keep us off the board. Bases juiced, nowhere to put him with 1 down. Change up inside for ball 1 from Bowler. That's taken high on the heater, 2-0 the count now. Polbean is in the driver's seat here. Change up down the middle of the plate, and that's in the right center field. That is a gapper, and that will be get by Wheels, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. That is going to clear the bases here. Polbean already on his way to second. He's thinking for third. Relay throw is late. That is it, and that breaks the game open. It's 3-1 Freebooters. That'll bring up Burnett, 0 for 1 today. Just catch this up here with that triple. He advanced by batter, and advanced by batter. 3-1 the score. Burnett flew out to right center field his first time up. His Bowler's now tense. Swings through a slider late, 0-1. Infield in, trying to cut the runner off. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count to Burnett. Fastball put in, blooper to left field. That is in for a base hit, and that will get another run in as that's an RBI single for Burnett.
The right fielder, number 44.
Next up is Burnside, who flew out to center field his first time up as well. 4 runs already here in the inning for the Freebooters. That's called strike the letters on the fastball there from Bowler. Runner goes on the next pitch. Slider is outside. Throw down is late. It's a stolen base for Burnett. for Burnett on the year. Colton's first attempt to steal in his entire career. He's now 1 for 1. He's in scoring position with a 1-1 count here to Burnside. That's taken high at the letters. 2-1 now the count. Fastball up, hard grounder to second. Action will get the ball to first, and that will be a ground out here to advance the runner. Brings up Freeman. Alright, 2 down, runner at third here for Freeman. Freeman, his first time up, drew a walk, so he has no official at bat today. Takes one outside, ball 1. That's high, 2-0 the count here as Freeman's in the driver's seat once again. Slider outside, ball 3. 3-0 the count now to Freeman. Changeup in there for a called strike. Just off the inner third, 3-1 the count. Ooh, caught the corner with the changeup. Full count now from Bowler. Not fighting. He's fighting here, but it's a liner up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Freeman. RBI for him. Now put him on at first with 2 down for Reliable, who flew out to center field his first time up. Still has his traits active here against Bowler. 5 runs in the inning for the Freebooters. So that's sliders outside, ball 1. Fastball down the middle, 1 hopper to short. Holmes to first, and that will end the inning as we're finally out of it. Still, the Freebooters put up 5 runs, 5 hits, and 2 walks as we take the lead here by 4. Middle lineup up for the Moose here. It's Holmes, Woody, and Reddier. Leading off Nora Holmes, who homered her first time up. Hit that hanging curveball on the first pitch in the left field. 3rd homer of the year for the utility player. First pitch fastball called a strike, going 1. Slider, curveball away is fouled back, 1-1. Or sorry, 0-2 the count. Changeup down and in, grounded, line in the hole to short, past the diving Reliable. That's going to be a base hit. Holmes now 2 for 2 today. That's going to bring up Woody, who singled his first time up to left center field. He's 1 for 1 today. Fastball called a strike at the letters, 0-1. Changeup down and in, called a strike on the check swing, 0-2 the count to Christopher here. Slider down and away is outside, ball 1, good take from Christopher. Fastball up and in, fouled back as he stays alive. 1-2 still the count. Down, fouled off again as Woody again stays alive. Fastball up and away, swung through it, strike 3, throw down to second in time. It's a strike him out, throw him out, double play, and that is going to end the inning. Two to 6 on that, and that's going to bring up Reddier, who singled to left field his first time up. 1 for 1 today. For Holmes there on the stolen base attempt. That was her first attempt all season. She's 0 for 1. First pitch coming to Reddier here is a fastball low, ball 1. Good take there from the former Freebooter. Curveball up and in, called a strike at the letters, 1-1 the count. Ellison just dropped that big meaty curveball over. Slider hanging, that's hard around on the ground to third. Diving Burnett to his left makes the stop, and that ends the inning. Nice play. The 3 there to end the inning as we keep them off the board here. The 1 hits erased on the stolen base attempt. To the 4th, Salmon, Pitts, and McFreddy do up here against Bowler. Here's Salmon. He led off the last inning with a triple as we sent all batters to the plate last inning. Coming out of the bullpen is right-hander Grace Lupinovich, as Bowler's done here after only 3 innings of work, giving up 5 hits, 3 walks, and giving up 5 earned runs as he leaves tenths. Not a great outing for Bradley. Lupinovich on. Former Freebooter specialist, the right-hander, coming out of the pen for her 10th appearance this year. In her first 9, she's 1-0 with a 3.29 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. 5 earned runs given up in a 13 2/3 innings, 14 hits surrendered, 3 walks, and striking out 14. Batting average against .255 on the year for Lupinovich. The only reliever in the Moose bullpen to not give up a home run. She's ready here against the lefty as she comes in locked in as well. Strike away on the changeup. Good start to the bat, and that's the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball away, 0-2 the count now. Changeup away, grounded softly to third. Shortstop, that's going to end the inning here. Holmes makes the play. 1 down, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter. Stump hits, he's 0 for 1 today. He walked his last time up. He's also lined out to third base. Eye on the cutter from the Lupinovich, ball 1. Curveball down and in on the next pitch is lined to right center field. They're running that down as Wheels for the second out.
Designated hitter, number 21.
2 down, and that'll bring up McFreddy, who's lined out twice to second base. Takes a strike at the letters on the heater, 0-1. Swung late, 0-2 the count now. Specialist active here for Lupinovich, dropping his batting ratings. That's high for ball 1, as that was nowhere near the zone. Looking to get him to chase that high heater. Strike 3 up and in as he's late on that fastball, and that's going to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Lupinovich out of the pen. Bottom 4, we're still up for Anubis, Wheels, and Jones due up here against Ellison. Anubis leading off, 1 for 1 today. Singled the right fielder first time up. Still locked in there at the plate. Pitch heater away, line to left field over the leaping Burnett, and that's going to be a base hit. Next up is Windy Wheels, center fielder 0 for 1 today. Hitting to a double play his first time up. Curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball from away, swung through it for a strike, 1-1 the count. Down in the way, dribbler back to the mound. Ellison with it, 1. On to first, not in time. It's going to be a ground out. So the fielder's choice there. Speedy Wheels over at first, and that will bring up Filet Jones. Out swinging his first time up, he chased the slider out of the zone. First pitch will be a slider away that's outside for ball 1. His Wheels was not going there. Pick off first, nothing doing. Fastball down and in for a called strike. Throw down is late. It's a stolen base for Wheels. 1-1 the count here to Jones. Up, turned on, and ripped by Jones into left center field. He hit that well. That's off the wall. That's going to be extra bases. Actually, it'll be a single, as that will keep the runner in from second. 5-2 the score on the RBI single. Next up is Tremendo, who doubled off the right center field wall his first time up. 1 for 1 today. Change up low to him on the first pitch, ball 1. Change up low again in the dirt. 2-0 the count here as Ellison falls behind. Fastball down, grounder to third. This could be a double play. Burnett the second 1. Salmon to first. It's a double play as we go around the horn, and that will end the inning. That ends the inning, and that will bring us up with the middle of our lineup. Jennings up first. Walked his last time up. He's also doubled today. Ready to lead it off against Lupinovich, who's starting to tire out there. Cutter right down the middle is a strike. 0-1. I was definitely not expecting that. Swung through it again. 0-2 the count here to Jennings. Chase it inside, strike 3, and that's another punch out for Lupinovich. Second in a row. That'll bring up Holbein, 1 for 2 today. 3 RBI triple his last time up. He's also lined out the second base. Chased that fastball up for a strike, 0-1. Fastball away, one hopper up the first base line. Reddier there makes the play, and that ends the inning.
The third baseman, number 17.
Next up is going to be Burnett, who singled to left field his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. He's also flown out. Take a cutter up and away for ball 1. Down and in on the changeup, 2-0 the count. Fastball up, fouled off by Burnett, 2-1. Swung through it, 2-2. Changeup up and in, ball 3. We got a full count here to Burnett. Fastball down the middle line to left field, and that's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
That'll extend the inning here for Burnside, who's 0 for 2 today. Grounded out his last time up to second base. He's also flown out to center. Specialist still active for Lupinovich here. Striking there on the heater, 0-1. There it goes on the next pitch. Called a strike again, 0-2. Throw down is late. It's another stolen base for Burnett. Second of the game for him. Second of his career. He's 2 for 2. 0-2 count to Burnside, who has tough out activate here. Fastball up and in. Blooper to second base. That should end the inning as it's right at action, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mooses. Freebooters is we only get a hit and a stolen base, but nothing else. Bottom 5, we're still up 3. Wickers, Action, and Holmes go up against Ellison. Leading off is Wickers, the catcher. Flew out her first time up the shallow center field. She's 0 for 1 today. Fastball away is called strike, 0-1. Ball down and in, it bounces, ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a slider up and away, swung through for strike 2, 1-2 the count. That's down and away, outside on the check swing, 2 the count. Up and in, swung through, strike 3, and that ends it's the third strikeout of the game for Ellison, first of the inning. 1 down, that'll bring up Action, who's 0 for 2 today. He, struck out swinging his last time up, I think, or looking, and then he grounded out as well. He's 0 for 2. Fastball low, ball 1. Curve up and away, fouled off. 1-1 the count. Fastball middle in, foul off again. 1-2 the count out of Action. Curve down and in, just low inside. 2-2 the count, as that's a good take. Away, dribbler on the ground to short. Reliable charges and fires the first in time. 2 down. Next up is Holmes, who singled her last time up. She's also homered today. 2 for the line score so far. First pitch curveball down in the wet, foul on the ground. 0-1 the count to Holmes. She was out in front of that one. Fastball down and in, grounded hard to third, right at Burnett. Makes the play, and that will end the inning. It's 1-2-3 inning for Ellison here, one of her first ones today. That ends the inning. To the 6th, we're still up 3 runs. Freeman, Reliable, and Salmon do up against Lupinovich. Here's Freeman, 1 for 1 today, single walk and an RBI today. And Lupinovich is done here as Holder Close is coming out of the bullpen, the long reliever. Currently rattled, hitting with a ERA of 14.04 and 2.76 whip. 7 strikeouts so far. For Lupinovich, 2 scoreless innings out of the pen. Not bad. Take a quick look at Close here on the season. He's rattled right now. Close has an 0-2 record with a 14.04 ERA and a 2.76 whip. 13 earned runs given up in 7 appearances. 8 1/3 innings pitched, 19 hits. 2 wild pitches, 3 home runs, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts recorded. Batting average against .432 on the year for Close. One of those 2 losses did come against us in the first matchup as he gave up the first 2 base runners in the 9th inning, and then Wimple gave up the game-winning double when he came on to shut the door. Freeman, in his first 2 at-bats, walked, and then he singled his last time up the middle. 1 for 1 so far as that curveball's outside from Close, ball 1. That's outside again, just missing. 2-0 the count. Fastball at the knees, lined right at Action, and that's going to be the first hard out of the inning. Next up is going to be Reliable, who's 0 for 2 today. He Grounded out the shortstop his last time up. He's also flown out the center. Low pitch still active for him, but he loses his contact for his right-hander. As close is a southpaw. Still rattled, though, unfortunately. 1-1 the count now, as that's a called ball just above the letters. Check swing inside. Good take from Reliable. 2-1 the count. Swung late through a fastball, I believe. 2-2 the count. Hanging curveball pulled foul by Reliable as he stays alive. 2-2. Curveball down and in. Ripped hard in the right field. That's a hard single, and that will be Reliable's first hit of the game. He's 1 for 3.
Now back, the second baseman, number 57.
That'll bring up Salmon, who tripled his first time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also grounded out the shortstop. Fastball up and in from close is nowhere near the zone. Ball 1. Change fastball down and in, lined into right field. That's right at Tremendo for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 12.
That'll bring up Pitts. 1 for 2, 0 for 2 today. He's lined out, walked, and he flew out his last time up to deep right center field. No, he's still on fire, though, despite that. Takes one high, ball 1. Curveball down and in is inside and low. 2-0 the count. That's high on the heater. 3-0 the count now from close. Curveball down and in, caught the zone this time. 3-1 the count. Slider at the knees, line to center field, but that's going to be right at Wheels, and that's going to end the inning. One hit for the Freebooters, but again it's stranded by close. Bottom 6, Woody, Verladier, and Anubis due up here. Here is Woody, 1 for 2 today with a single. He's also struck out swinging his last time up. Fastball down off the glove of Freeman as it misses below the knees. Anyway, 1-0. Rider up and away, called a strike, 1-1. Ellison looking to record her third quality start of the season. She's trying to get through the 6th inning unscathed here. Down and away, fouled off by Woody as he stays alive. 1-2 pitch coming. Curveball up and in. Line down the left field line, but again, that's going to be foul. He's working the count here. 6th pitch of the at-bat coming. Down as low as it bounces. 2-2 the count. Down and in. Fouled off again by Woody as he again extends the at-bat. Making Ellison work out there. Slider up and away is high. Ball 3 as he worked it back full. Fastball down and away. Line to second, right at Salmon, and that's going to end the inning. That's going to be the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Red Ear. Last time up, he grounded out to third base. He's also singled today. He's 1 for 2. Fastball down and in the first pitch. Hard ground at the middle. Past the diving Salmon into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
The left fielder, number 46.
Next up is going to be Anubis, who's 2 for 2 today. She's singled twice. Last time, I believe she singled into left field. Singled to right field her first time up. Pitch fastball down and away. Fouled back by Anubis. 0-1 the count. But down and in on the next pitch is just below the knees. 1-1 the count. He's bumping in. Rip foul by Anubis. It's now 1-2. Here comes a 1-2 pitch from Ellison. Fastball up and away. Check swing. Good take. High. 2-2 the count. Slider down. Chopper back to the Ellison. Second on the play, none. On to first. It is going to be a four-fielder's choice there. There's fielder's choice. I got to find that here. Oh. No.
Those of you who took the bus here today, don't forget to take your bus station bento box with you on your way out.
Well, Reddy advanced to second. Next up is Wheels, 0 for 2 today. Strike at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Good pitch there from Ellison. He's bumping in his high, ball 1. 1-1 to count the Wheels. Louder down and in is a called strike. 1-2 the count now from Ellison, as she's 1 strike away from getting out of this with another quality start. Fastball down and away, outside, good take. 2-2 the count. Bump it in, line to first base, Pitts dives and makes a nice catch, and that's going to end the inning. To the 7th, it's another scoreless one for Ellison, and she'll be done after 6 innings. Another quality start in the books. Big Freddie leading off the inning. He's 0 for 3 today, as it's 2, 3, and 4 for the Freebooters here against Close, who's now tense. Scoreless inning under his belt as he takes a strike at the letters, 0-1. That's high, ball 1. 1-1 the count to McFreddy. Fastball up, sky to right center field. That's going to be in the gap, but run down by Wheels for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8.
One down, and that'll bring up Jennings, who is 1 for 2 today. He's doubled, walked, and struck out the swinging last time up. First pitch bloop to left field. Leaping is Woody to make a nice catch. That's going to end be the second out of the inning. Nice leaping catch there by Woody. 2 down in the inning, and that will bring up Polbean. 1 for 3 today with a 3 RBI triples. He lines the first pitch to center field, but it's right at Wheels, and that's going to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning there for Close again. Bottom 7. Jones, Tremendo, and Wickers 2 up. Is Ellison done here after 6 innings? 9 hits given up, 4 strikeouts, and 4 earned runs. She's in line for the win here after 84 pitches. Another quality start in the books for her. Jones leading off, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. He's also struck out swinging. He singled his last time up off the left center field wall. Coming out of the bullpen for Ellison. Who's up for them? They only have a couple left-handed bats in the lineup, so I think we're going to go with somebody here. Let me check. How many appearances do they... Yeah, we'll go with Ospecialo this time. He's due. Left-hander Handro Ospecialo coming out of the bullpen. Hander on the year has no record, a 4 ERA and an 0.78 whip. He's given up 4 earned runs in 3 appearances, totaling 2 saves, 9 innings pitched, 7 hits given up, 2 of them homers. He's also struck out 7 batters. Batting average against .206 on the year. Specialo ready as he'll face the right-handed hitting Jones. First pitch coming in is a fastball down and in for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down, grounded in the hole to second. Salmon cuts it off, he'll fire to first. 1 down. Next up is going to be Tremendo, who is doubled today. He's also grounded out to third base his last time up. Specialist active here for Ospecialo, as Tremendo's one of 3 left-handed batters in the Moose lineup today. As he chases a fastball above the letters, 0-1. Slider down and away is low and outside, 1-1. Fastball down and in, swung through it, 1-2 the count. Up and away, line deep to right field, giving Chase Burnside to make the catch, 2 down. That's going to bring up the 9-hitter, catcher Tracy Wickers, who's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging her last time up. She's also flown out today. Curveball down and in is low. Ball 1 from Ospecialo. Fastball from ways outside. 2-0 the count. Slider middle of the plate. Fouled back by Wickers. 2-1. Fastball down and away. Fouled off again. 2-2 the count. Curveball middle in, just inside, ball 3. Full count now. Fastball outside, taken, ball 4, and that's going to be a walk as Wickers reaches base for the first time today. And to bring up action, who's 0 for 3 today. He's grounded out to second, shortstop, and he's struck out looking. So 0 for 3 today. Fastball down and in and inside, ball 1. Curveball away is outside again, 2-0 the count from Ospecialo. Fastball up and in. Line softly to right center field. Jennings coming on, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Speciale gives up a walk, but he pitches around it to the 8th. 5-2 still to score. Burnett, Burnside, and Freeman do up against Close. Burnett 2 for 3 today. He has singled twice. He's also driven in a run today. He's also flown out. Singled his last time up. Takes one high on the heater. Ball 1. The ball away. Misses outside. 2-0 the count now to Burnett. Fastball middle in. Turned on by Burnett. Ripped in the gap to right center field. That's going to get out of the reach of Wheels and one hop to the wall. That'll be a leadoff double here for Burnett as he looks 3. He's probably going to get it here. His action has no arm. It is a leadoff triple for Burnett.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 44.
I bring up Burnside, who's 0 for 3 today. Lined out his last time up to second base. Infield in here to stop the runners. That's bloop to center. Wheels there to make the catch for the first out as that's going to hold the runner.
Now batting, the catcher, number 66.
That's going to bring up Freeman. Lined out the second base his last time up. He's also singled and walked today. 1 for 2 on the line score. Fastball up and away in the first pitch is hit out to deep right field. It's going to be caught by Tremendo for the second out as Burnett will tag and score on the sac fly. It's now 6-2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 30.
Slider low to reliable on the first pitch is going to be a ball. Singled his last time up. He's also flown out and grounded out. Slider at the knees, ripped hard at the middle. One hopper to second. Backhanded by Action. He'll make the play to first, and that will end the inning. Sac fly here for Parker Freeman makes it a 4-run game as the Freebooters extend their lead 6-2. Bottom 8, Holmes, Woody, and Reddy are due up. Holmes 2 for 3 today. He's homered, singled, and driven in a run. Last time up, she grounded out. First pitch from Speciale is a fastball, bloop to right field. That's in for another base hit, as that'll be the 3rd hit today for Holmes. That's going to bring up Woody, 1 for 3 today with a single. Curveball down at the knees for called strike. Runner goes. Throw down by Freeman is late. It's a stolen base there for Holmes. She advances on the curveball. She's now 1 for 2 today. 1 for 2 on the season as well. Next pitch fastball up and in. Liner to short. Right at reliable for the first out. One down. Runner holds on at second. And that'll bring up Reddier. Last time up, he's singled. He's 2 for 3 today. 2 singles on the line score. He's also hit a ground out. Takes a strike at his knees. 0-1. Slider up and in, foul back. 0-2 the count. Fastball down and in. Dribbler to first. Pitts barehands it. Goes to the bag. 2 down. Runner at third, but 2 down here for Anubis, who is 2 for 3 today. She's singled twice and grounded into a fielder's choice. Fastball line down the left field line on the first pitch is a fair ball as it's into the corner, and that will be extra bases for Anubis. So that will drive in Holmes from third to make it a 6-3 game. And that Wheels will be done here. His pinch hitting will be Nacho Chris, the shortstop, who's hitting 208 on the year with a home run and 2 RBIs. Pinch hitter looking to drive in the runner, playing a little bit hurt out there. Of course, being a left-hander, Chris is affected by the specialist from Speciale. Fastball outside on the first pitch, ball 1. Ball down and in, grounded or short. Reliable at first will end the inning there on the pinch hit ground out. That'll end the inning. Salmon, Pitts, and McFreddy do up in the 9th for the Freebooters. We look to get an insurance run here. Salmon leading off, 1 for 3 with the triple. Chris will move to shortstop here as Holmes will take center field. Salmon ready, here we go. First pitch fastball, sky ball to left field. That's going to be a first out as he flies out there to left center.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 12.
One down and then bring up hits. 0 for 3 today with a walk. He lined out his last time up. He's now down to locked in mojo here as he's hitless today. Takes one in the dirt, ball 1. And that's also in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Takes change up at the knees, ripped hard. Well, fastball at the knees, ripped into the right field corner. That's going to be extra bases for Pitts. I'm going to bring up McFreddy, who's 0 for 4 today. Hitless at the DH roll. Curveball hangs at the knees, ripped into left field. That's a base hit. Runners at the corners now for Jennings, who's 1 for 3 with a double. He's also walked today, lined out his last time up. He's also struck out. Slider away, line past the third baseman into left field. That's another base hit, as that's the insurance run we needed. 7-3 the score for the Freebooters.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 52.
First and second now for Polbean, who is 1 for 4 today. Lined out his last time up to first base. He's also grounded out, tripled in 3 runs, and also lined out again. Slider low on the first pitch, ball 1. That's high. 2-0 the count out of Martin. Strike in there on the heater, 2-1. Swung over the heater, 2-2 the count. Inside ball 3, runners will go on the pitch. Slider down and in, chopper to short. Should be ending the inning here, as it does. Oh, that's only 2 outs. And that's going to be a double play. Oh, my God. I thought there was only 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elaine Jones.
That's going to end the inning there. Specialo will start the inning here in the 9th against Jones, and then we'll see if we need to bring in a reliever. Swings through a fastball, and the first pitch is Jones, 0-1. Jones 1 for 3 today, grounded out his last time up. Curveball inside misses, 1-1. Fastball down and in, line to right center. That's in the gap, and that's going to be extra bases for Jones here to start the inning. Jennings gets it in, and actually it'll just be a single. Puts him on for Tremendo, 1 for 3 with the double. First pitch curveball from Especialo, hard grounder to first, past Pitts into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Tracy Wickers.
First and second now for Rickers, who is 0 for 2 today. Walked the last time up. Fastball low from Especialo, ball 1. Curveball away, popped up behind the mound. Especialo there for the infield fly.
Now batting, the second baseman, Elroy Action.
First and second still 1 down for Action. Action over 4 today. Flew out his last time up. He's also grounded out twice and struck out looking. First pitch fastball fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. 1-1 the count. But down and in is a called strike. 1-2 now the count. Fastball up and away. Hitting the hole past the diving Pitts. That's a grounder into right. That's another base hit. Bases will be loaded here.
Now batting, the
Bases loaded now for Holmes, who's 3 for 4 today. Homer, single, ground out, and single. Especially all done here as he's now tense. Coming out of the bullpen will be closer Persimmon Farmer. She looks to shut it down here in the ninth. 1 out, bases loaded for Farmer. This is her 4th appearance of the year as well. 1-0 with a 0 ERA and a 1.13 WHIP. 3 games pitched, 2 saves recorded in 2 2/3 innings. 3 hits surrendered, 2 strikeouts recorded, and a batting average against a 273. Looking to shut it down here. Fastball up and away is fouled off. 0-1. Down and away is low in the dirt. 1-1. Fastball down and in is low again. 2-1. Up and in. Fouled off down the right side. Out of play. 2-2 the count. Came in active for Farmer here. Fastball down and away. Swung through at strike 3 as he chases it below the knees. First punch out there for Farmer on the day, and there's 2 down in the inning for Woody. Singled his lined out his last time up. He's also singled, struck out swinging and lined out as well. First pitch slider away is called. Strike to Woody. 0-1. See is once again the last chance for the Free Moose here as he chases a fastball high. 0-2 the count. Came in active again for Farmer. Fastball up and away is outside. Good take from Woody. 1-2. Got her down and in. Swung through at strike 3, and that ends the inning as Farmer gets 2 strikeouts with the bases loaded here to end the game. As the Moose lose 7-3 to the Freebooters, who extend their division lead by half a game to 3.5 games. There's only 4 games left to play on the year. Decent hitting day for us. We got a lot of runs. Pitching could have been a little bit better, but all in all, I'll take it. A lot of hits for both clubs. Everybody in our lineup got a hit except Burnside, who was 0 for 4. And on the other side, Wheels and Chris were hitless. No home runs today for us, but we did have the big 3-run triple by Polbean in the 3rd inning. Jennings had an RBI on a double, I believe it was a single. Burnett had an RBI double as well, or RBI single. He had 2 doubles. Freeman had 2 RBIs on the day, a sac fly and a single. And then for the Moose, RBI for Holmes on the home run in the 1st inning. Anubis a RBI double, and Nacho Crisp an RBI, or Filet Jones an RBI single, sorry. Ellison gets the win in the pitching line. 6 innings, 9 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, a home run. 3-0 on the year now. And Farmer, 2/3 of an inning, 2 strikeouts to get the save, her 3rd of the year. She stranded the bases loaded in the 9th inning. Bowler, 3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks. He falls to 0-1. Lupinovich, 2 clean innings out of the pen, recording 2 strikeouts, giving up only 1 hit. And Holder Close goes 4 innings out of the pen, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. Player of the game is Colton Burnett, who goes 3 for 4, double, triple, 2 singles, RBI, 2 runs scored, and 2 stolen bases. Holmes, runner-up, 3 for 5 day. Homer, 2 singles, RBI, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. And Polbean, the 3-run triple, 1 for 5 day. He's 3rd. Alright. Another win for us that extends our winning streak to 6 games and puts us a half game away from clinching the division. A loss by the Hot Corners here in the simulation, but they do not play. So if we win the next game against the Moose, we are locked in to guarantee the division win, as we will have a 4-game lead with 3 games left to play. Alright. Alright, looking around the league. Let's simulate these games first, as that took way longer than I thought it would. Hour and 5 minutes. Jesus. Okay, well, let's not do the scorebook for the 2nd game. Let's just focus on just playing that game. That sounds like a plan to me. Whew. Good lord, that took forever. Also, can't really see chat, so. Wild are only their second game of the year with that loss. They're going to tie with us at 10-2. Crocodons lose that as they fall a game closer to the Buzzards. Sawtooth beat the Blowfish there 9-5 as they are now back in the division lead. Okay. Getting real close down there. Alrighty. Here's the second game in the doubleheader. Winnie Noel leading off 2-0 with a 4.95 ERA and a 1.30 whip for us. And on the other side is the ace for the Moose, Wanda Dregler. 0-1 with a 1.42 ERA and an 0.89 whip. Looking around the league before we start. Jack signed Chili Little, replacing Downtown Upton, as they finally released the original first baseman. Nemesis signed Rick Clark, replacing Annabella Stokes, as they are officially eliminated from playoff contention as well. Colby gets +3 speed as he improves to B+. Nice Martin. Freeman +8 speed. Alright. Good job, Parker. Johnson Swanson goes to the Hot Corners, replacing Bubbles Garcia, as the Hot Corners look to make a playoff push, as they're still in, mathematically. Right now, they are in 4th place. Nemesis signed closer Franzilla, replacing Tucker Brownpole, as they cut their closer, knowing they can't make the playoffs. Elliot Rum's rookie gets +5 accuracy. Nice, nice. Moose signed Rusty Nozzle as they released Charlie Best out of their bullpen, giving them another starting pitcher. Tarak Smith signed Seth Jacks, replacing Cora Richards. Nemesis also signed Keg Gutterson, replacing All-Star Jackie Slam in center field. And Ralph Blue signs to the Platypi, replacing Hanley Dexterez. The Platypi, I believe, are also out of playoff contention. That's the schedule. I would like to see the standings here real quick. Yeah, with the Platypi loss, they have 8 losses. They're not going to make the playoffs, it looks like, so they're out. There's 6 teams with only 5 losses right now or less, so yeah, they're officially out. There's nothing they can do. So 4 eliminated on the right, 2 eliminated on the left so far. Alright, let's get it on. Set the lineup here for game 2. Burnett leading off at third base, followed by Pitts at first, who's on fire. And it's McFreddy at the DH. Center fielder Nico Jennings batting 4th and center. He's locked in. And it's Everett Ho in the lineup at catcher batting 5th. Colby in the left field will bat 6th. Reliable at shortstop is 10th, batting 7th. Burnside batting 8th in right field. And batting 9th and 10th is second baseman Cole Salmon. Noel's ready. Let's get it on. Alright, and it looks like it's going to be a day game here in the second half of this doubleheader. So it was a night-day matchup. Just looking to secure our 7th win in a row and also secure our 3rd straight division title. Literally all we have to do is win. We're guaranteed to win the division with only 3 games left to play. We'll have a 4-game division lead. It's just that simple. Alright, looking at the lineup, that's for the it's Anubis, Holmes, Crisp, Reddy or Woody, Jones, Tremendo, Wilkinson, and Briefs. Wilkinson and Briefs getting the start today, okay. As well as Holmes, who's back in the lineup, or Crisp back in the lineup. Burnett, Pitts, and McFreddy do up first against Dregler. Third baseman rookie Colton Burnett leads off. He's locked in, hitting .435 with 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Good little game for him in the first half of the doubleheader. He went 3 for 4. He tripled, he singled twice, and stole 2 bases. He also drove in a run. Let's take a quick look here at Dregler Stats on the year. For Wanda, in her 3 starts, she's 0-1 with a 1.42 ERA and a 0.89 whip. She has given up 3 earned runs in her 3 starts, average of 1 a game, 19 innings pitched. That's an average of about 6 1/3 innings, 15 hits given up, 2 walks. Struck out 13 batters, and she has a batting average against a 208 on the year. Alright, Burnett's ready. Let's get it on. Slider low and inside, ball 1. Strike in there, 1-1. Change up in there, 1-2. Burnett behind in the count here. Slider inside is lined at the middle, and that's a base hit. Good job for Burnett as he pushed that through the middle of the infield. Hitting the ball well as he's now 4 for 5 in the series, and that'll bring up Pitts. Hitting .542 on the year, 3 homers, 8 RBIs as he doubled in his last at-bat to put him back to on-fire mojo. Fastball high, ball 1. Curveball at the knees is skied to left center field. That's going to be an easy play for Anubis. 1 down. I'm going to bring up McFreddy. DH was hitless in the first game, hitting .419 on the year, though, with 3 RBIs. One the count here to McFreddy. Fastball down and in, hit pretty well to center field, but he got under that one. His wheels over to make the catch. Holmes over to make the catch. I'm sorry, 2 down. Forgot she's a utility player. She can play anywhere. I bring up Jennings, hitting .392, 3 homers, 12 RBIs on the year. Fastball up and in for ball 1. Ooh, good pitch there on the heater. 1-1. Caught the corner. Change it down. Pulled foul by Jennings. 1-2 the count. Fastball's high. 2-2. Fastball up and away. Foul off. Jennings will stay alive here. Fastball away. Line to left center. Leaping Chris to his left to make the stop. And that ends the inning. Deja vu there in the first innings. Were robbed of a run. Bottom 1. Anubis, Holmes, and Chris up against Noel. Here's Heaven Anubis. Left fielder is locked in, hitting .308, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. She had 3 hits in the first game. Noel's numbers on the year look like so. In her 3 starts, she's 2-0 with a .495 ERA and a .130 WHIP. 11 earned runs given up, 5 of them in her last start. In her 3 starts, she's thrown 20 innings, which is 6 2/3. Average, 22 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 6 home run balls, and she's also struck out 18 batters. Batting average against .282 on the year for the ace. She had a very un-ace-like performance in that start, which I believe was our first loss. I think we did win that game. I don't know how, but we did. I don't know how. Slider rip foul. 2-1 the count here to Anubis. Fastball away, ground him in the hole to short. Reliable backhands it and fires in time. 1 down, nice play. Next up is Holmes, short center fielder. Hitting .370, 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Slider down in the way is low, ball 1. Fastball inside, grounded to first. Hits there on the scoop. 2 down. Bring up Crisp, shortstop hitting .200 on the year with a homer, 2 RBIs. 2-seamer away is fouled off. 1-0. Or no, it's outside. Jesus, 1-0. Fastball up, called a strike. 1-1. Chris won at bat in the first game. He pinch hit and grounded out. 2-1 the count. Change it down in the way is a called strike. 2-2. Tough out active for Crisp here. Fastball up and away. Taken high. Good check. Full count. 2-seamer down. Low, ball 4. First walk for Noel today as Crisp will reach to extend the inning. And here's Reddier. First baseman hitting .208 on the year. 3 homers, 6 RBIs. Fastball away is fouled off on the first pitch. 0-1. Up and in. Driven deep by Reddier. Dead center field. Did he get enough of that? Yes, he did, as that's over the fence. Almost into the rock garden there, as that is a 2-run shot. Moose take a 2-0 lead here on Reddier's 4th home run of the season. As that's been Noel's Achilles heel this year. It's the home run ball. She's given up the most on the team at 7. Next up is Christopher Woody, the 3rd baseman. Struck out with the bases loaded to end last game. He's 10th, hitting .314 on the year. 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Change it down and in is called strike, going 1. Fastball away is dribbled to the mound. Noel fields it cleanly, fires to first, and that'll end the inning. Still, a 2-run homer for Wicks at Reddier gives the Moose the early lead. 2-0 the score to the second. Ho, Polbean and Reliable due up. Leading off to catcher Efred Ho, had the first game off to rest and fix his mojo. He's hitting .361 on the year, 2 homers, 10 RBIs, and is outside pitch active here against Dregler. Good strike at the knees, 0-1. Fouls that one back, 0-2 the count. Swung through it at the letters, strike 3. First punch out for Dregler today, 1 down. I bring up Polbean, left fielder hitting .302 on the year with a homer, 5 RBIs. Pulled in 3 runs last game. First pitch fastball chopped on the ground to second. Right for Wilkinson, 2 down. Polbean now tense, now to bring up Reliable. He's tense, shortstop hitting .289 on the year, 2 homers, 9 RBIs, as he has power versus right-hander and low pitch active here. Good pitch to the letters, 0-1. Good takeaway, Change away, blooper to left center field. That will be a base hit for Reliable as he got his first hit today. He's 1 for 1. That'll extend the inning for Burnside, who was hitless in the first game as well. He went 0 for 4, hitting .235 with 3 RBIs on the year. Contact versus right-hander active for Dominic as well. Clear ball in there as it hangs, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. Fastball up swung late, 1-2 as Tough Out activates. Change it down and in is turned on and skied down the left field line. Into the corner is Anubis to make the catch at the warning track, and that will end the inning. Bottom 2, we're still down 2. Jones, Tremendo, and Wilkinson due up. Leading off is the DH, Filet Jones, went 2 for 5 in the first game. He's hitting 200 on the year with an RBI. Well, still tense after the first inning homer. Second pitch chopped on the ground back to Noel. She'll make the play. 1 down. Next up is Tremendo, the right fielder, hitting .326, 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Fastball up the knees is a strike, going 1. Right up and away. Sky ball down the right field line, hooking into foul territory. Burnside over for it. Makes the catch, 2 down. I'll bring up the second baseman, Slide Wilkinson, who did not play in the first game of this doubleheader. He's hitting .278 with 2 RBIs on the year as he's starting for Elroy Action, who was playing second in the first game. I believe Action went 0 for either 1 for 5 or 0 for 5. Fouled back, 1-1. Fouled off again, 1-2. Up and in. Line in the left field, retreating Polbean. Makes the catch in front of the warning track, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Noel. To the third, we're still down 2. Salmon, Burnett, and Pitts due up. This is where the rally started in the first game, as Salmon started the inning with a leadoff triple. Salmon right now is 10th. Fishman is batting 9th today at second base, hitting .304 with 1 homer and 9 RBIs on the year as he has inside pitch active today. One on the count. Slider away, grounded to third, right at Woody. That'll be an easy play, 1 down. That's going to bring up Burnett, the rookie. 1 for 1 today with a single. Fastball down and in, bloop down the left field line. That will drop for a base hit. Is that Burnett's second hit today? He's now 2 for 2 with 2 singles. That'll bring up Pitts, 0 for 1. Fastball high from Dregler, ball 1. Up and in, inside, 2-0. Fastball up and in, line to third, right at Woody for the second out. Next up is McFreddy, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up to center field. Takes it inside, ball 1. Low heater, 2-0, the count to Harsh. Change but the knees, ripped down the left field line, but that's foul, 2-1. Just early on that one. Fastball middle in, sky deep to right center field, going back Tremendo to the warning track. He stops in front of it to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit for the Freebooters, but they do nothing with it. Bottom 3, Briefs, Anubis, and Holmes due up. Leading off is the 9-hitter, catcher Jason Briefs, who did not play in the first game as well. Hitting .103 this year with 2 homers and 4 RBIs this season. 2-seamer up and in is high, ball 1. Change of hangs, Briefs pulls it foul, 1-1. Fastball down in the way, chopped in front of the plate. Ho makes the play to first, and that's 1 down. Next up is Anubis, 0 for 1 today. Rider down and in, foul back, 0-1. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 0-2. 2-seamer away, rip foul, 0-2. Change up and in, blooper to right field, coming in on a Burnside. Makes the catch for the second out. Holmes, 0 for 1. Change up away is way out in front of it as Holmes whiffs through that one, 0-1. Seamer up and in is called strike, 0-2. Up and away, swung through it, strike 3. Another first punch out today for Noel, and that ends the inning. To the fourth, it's 2-0 still Moose. Jennings, Ho, and Polbean due up. Here's Jennings, 0 for 1 today. Looking to turn things around here at the plate. Try to get a rally started. Takes curve out the knees as Dregler is locked in after 3 scoreless innings. Slider down and in is lined to center field, and that will drop for a base hit. 4th hit today for the Freebooters, as that's the first today for Jennings. He's 1 for 2. Brings up Ho, 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his first time up. Stealer active for Jennings over at first. Outside pitch active for Ho. Pick off to first, nothing doing after the first pitch strike. Slider down and in, line to third, right at Woody for the first out. Brings up Polbean, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Curveball's inside, ball 1. Fastball up, hard grounder to second. Wilkinson to second 1. Chris to first. It's a double play, and that will end the inning. Leadoff single is erased on a double play ball. Bottom 4, it's still 2-0 Moose. Chris, Reddier, and Woody do up. Here's Chris. He walked his first time up and then scored on the home run ball by Reddier in the first inning. Check swing changeup at the knees, 0-1. Slider away is outside, 1-1. Fastball up and in is high, 2-1. Consumer down and in, grounded to third. Burnett charges, makes the play. 1 down. Next up is Reddier. 2-run homer his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Slider away, grounded up the first base line. Pitts cuts it off. Runs to the bag himself. 2 down. Bring up Woody 0 for 1. Consumer down and in, it's called strike, 0-1. Fastball away, chopped in the hole to second. Salmon charges, knocks it down, but recovers for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Noel. Kept it under 10 pitches that inning to the 5th. Reliable Burnside and Salmon do up against Dregler as we have a pitcher's duel, folks. Reliable leading off is 1 for 1 today with a single. Looks at one down the middle, 0-1. Swung through, he's 0-2. Fastball to knees, grounded hard at the middle, off the diving Chris's glove into center field. That'll be a base hit. 2nd hit today for Hesto, who's 2 for 2. Get off man on, and that'll bring up Burnside, who's 0 for 1 intense. So he grounded out his first time up as well. Curveball hangs on the second pitch as that's driven to right. That'll be in the gap, and that will be extra bases as Reliable should score first on the play. Burnside looking for 3rd on the triple, and he will get it as it's an RBI triple. 2 on the score. Freebooters on the board. That's where you turn your luck around, and that'll bring up Salmon 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up, or lined out his first time up, I believe. Good take on the changeup down and in, 0-1. Fastball, but into strike, 1-1. Fastball away, hard grounder to third off of Woody's glove. Past Chris, and that'll be a base hit for Salmon as he gets the RBI. It's 2-2. It's Burnett, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. They actually gave Woody an error on that. Wow, that was a hard hit ball. I would not have given him an error. All right, well, no hit for Salmon, but he does get the RBI still. 2-2, we're tied up. Burnett's up, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, so that's driven deep left center field. That will get over Holmes' diving glove, as that'll be in the gap. Salmon should score easily from first as he's on his way home. Chris' throw to third is in time to nail Burnett. He'll only have a double. But Pitts will be 0 for 2. 1 out, nobody on, as it's a 3-2 Freebooters lead as we have the swing in our direction. Dregler now tense. 1-1 the count to Pitts here. So that's 2 sliders back-to-back inside. Fastball away, grounded at the middle, and that's base hit. Pitts with his first hit today, he's 1 for 3. He's at McFreddy, who's 0 for 2. Fastball at the knees, lined at the middle on the first pitch. Good swing by McFreddy as he's got his first hit as well. He's also 1 for 3. But 2 on and 1 down now for Jennings. Jennings singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. That was erased on a double play ball from Polbean. Takes it low. Swings for a fastball at the knees. 1-1. Curveball hangs, and that's lined in the right field. That's another base hit, as the bases will be loaded here for the Freebooters, as we do not run on Tremendo's arm. Bases juiced for Ho, who's 0 for 2. Ho grounded that his last time up. He's also lined out his last time up. He's also struck out. Infield in as they look to cut off the runners at the plate. Good check swing, but it's called strike anyway. 1-1. Heater inside 2-1 the count from Dregler. Fastball middle in, hard grounded to short. This could be a double play ball. It is. That ends the inning as Ho is now tense. 3 runs so for the Freebooters as we take the lead 3-2. Bottom 5, Jones, Tremendo, and Wilkinson do up against Noel. Here's Jones 0 for 1 today. Check swing at the knees on the strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, swung through it 0-2. Down and in, hard ground to the third. Burnett dives and cuts it off. Nice play, rookie. Makes the stop, 1 down. Tremendo, who's 0 for 1. Strike up and away, 0-1. Fastball down and in, hitting the whole third. Burnett dives again and makes a nice stop. Good throw, in time, 2 down. Next up is Wilkinson, 0 for 1. Outside heater misses, ball 1. Slider ways outside, 2-0. Zoom it down and in, hard ground at the middle, and that's a base hit. Wilkinson will keep the inning alive here with a 2-out single. Got in there, good 2-0 hitters count. You got a pitch he liked. Bring up Briefs, who's 0 for 1. Away in the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Down and in is low, 1-1. Fastball down in the way, chopped in the hole to short. Burnett charges, cuts it off, and fires in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit for the Moose, but it's stranded at second, or stranded at first, to the 6th. 3-2 the score. Freebooters still lead. Polbean, Reliable, and Burnside do up. Polbean 0 for 2 today. Just tense after grounding out his last time up into a double play ball. Dregler is giving up 10 hits so far through 5 innings. Only 3 runs, though. Not a bad outing. Strike the letters, 0-1. Going for the quality start here. Change up at the knees is skied to left field by Freeman, Polbean, as that'll be an easy play for Anubis, 1 down. Next up is Reliable, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Change up down at the knees on the first pitch is ripped into by Reliable. Cannonball coming at you as that's into right field. First row of the bleachers. 3rd home of the year for Reliable, and that home run makes it a 4-2 game as Dregler loses her quality start on her 11th hit given up today. Burnside 1 for 2 with an RBI triple last time up. Dregler staying out there though, despite being tense. First pitch changeup, ripped up the middle, and that's a base hit for Burnside. He's now 2 for 3 today on the single. Brings up Salmon 0 for 2 today. RBI ground out his last time up. Oh no, reached on an error his last time up, was drove in a run. My apologies. He's also lined out. Strike at the knees on the changeup, 0-1. Heater up and away, 1-1. Slider middle in, grounded to second. This will be a double play. Right to Crisp and on to first. That will end the inning. 3rd double play we've hit into today, but we do get another run on the homer by Reliable. 4-2 to the bottom of the 6th. Anubis and Chris up against Noel. Anubis 0 for 2 today, still locked in though. Noel on the opposite end of the spectrum for the day. She's only given up 2 runs to Dregler's 4. She's only given up 2 hits. One of them, unfortunately, was a 2-run homer. She also walked a batter, and I believe has struck out 1. Pitch count relatively low for her. The first pitch dribbled back to her. It's a 1 pitch out. Next up is Holmes 0 for 2. Taken high on the first pitch, 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0. Change up and in, inside, 3-0. You see the middle in, inside, ball 4. 2nd walk today for Noel as Holmes reaches. Runner first 1 down for Crisp, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Fastball low, stays low, 1-0. Down and strike, 1-1. Seamer up and away, swung through it outside, 1-2. Tough out active for Crisp here. Slider up and in, chased it high and inside. Second punch up for Noel today. 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Red here. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Change down and in, check swing inside. Good take that time, 1-1. Receiver down and away, check swing, strike, 1-2. Slider down, grounded to third. Burnett charges, he'll fire to first. In time, and that ends the inning. A walk for Noel, but she strands the runner to the 7th. We're still up 2. Burnett pits and McFreddy to up. Here's Burnett, 3 for 3 day. So far, he's doubled and singled twice, driving in a run. He's also locked in still. Dregler will stay out there to start the 7th. Slider up and away is called strike, 0-1. Swung through it late, 0-2. Curveball at the knees, line at the middle, and that's another hit today for Burnett. He is now 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Brings up Pitts, 1 for 3 with a single. 13 hits now going up for Dregler today. Fastball down the middle, driven dead center field by Pitts. He hits it fairly well, but it will die at the warning track as Holmes makes the catch, 1 down. Just a little bit under. Next up is McFreddy, 1 for 3 today with a single. Good check swing, but it's a strike at the knees on the curve, 0-1. Fastball middle in is Sky to shallow center. Let me a double play as I accidentally hit the go button. I got distracted. 4th double play we've hit into today. That one was due to my own stupidity this time. Bottom 7, 5, 6, and 7 up for the Moose. We're all 0 for 2. Woody 0 for 2 today to lead off. Heater outside as Noel's locked in here. 2-0 the count. Out off, 2-1. Slider down, 3-1. Fastball away, fouled off, full count. Away, rip foul, still full count. Seam up and in, called strike 3. 3rd punch up for Noel today, 1 down. Next up is Jones, who's 0 for 2. Low, 1-0. Away for a strike, 1-1. Seam up and in, check swing, good take high, 2-1. Up and away, fouled off, 2-2. Down and in, swung through it, strike 3. 4th punch out for Noel today, 2 down, that'll bring up for 2. Changeup swung through it, 0-2. Fastball middle in, inside, 1-2. Seam up and away, outside, 2-2. Down and in, chop foul, still 2-2. Down and away, called strike 3, and Noel strikes out the side. That puts her at 5 for the day. To the 8th, still 4-2 game. Jennings, Ho, and Polbean do up. Jennings, 2 for 3 days, singled twice today. Outside for Dregler, ball 1. Sliders outside as well, 2-0. Fastball at the knees, line to center, and that's base hit for Jennings. His 3rd hit today. He's 3 for 4. All singles. 15th hit today for the Freebooters, and that'll bring up Ho, who's 0 for 3 intense. And we'll pinch hit for him with backup catcher Parker Freeman, who is locked in. Still a little tired, but he's hitting well, so gotta let him play. Freeman hitting .565 on the year with 3 homers and 7 RBIs. Curveball up and in the first pitch, line in the left center gap, and that's going to be a pinch hit, extra base hit double for Freeman, as Jennings will score all the way from first on the play. That'll be a 5-2 Freebooters lead now, as that's a greatly needed insurance run. Next up, Polbean, who's 0 for 3 intense. Coming out of the bullpen for Dregler is the closer, Lawrence Wimple. He'll take over on the mound, the left-handed southpaw. And we'll also pinch hit, as coming in for Polbean will be backup outfielder Herpy Nixon. Will be in right field. He'll be in left field. That's his backup position. For Wimple, the closer is 2-0 on the year, and 4 appearances. He's given up 1 earned run, 1.29 ERA, and a 0.71 WHIP. He's given up pitched in 7 innings, no saves recorded, 5 hits given up, 4 strikeouts. One of those hits a homer, and he has got a batting average against 200 on the year. On the year against us, he's faced 1 batter and gave up a game-winning double to Nico Jennings, who has actually just scored. Nixon hitting .429 in the year, 2 homers and 4 RBIs for the second-year outfield. Slider misses away from Wimple, ball 1. Swung late at the heater, high, 1-1. Slider away, chopped on the ground to second. Wilkinson, no play at third. He'll go to first on the fielder's choice, 1 down. Brings up reliable solo home run last time up. He's also singled twice today. He's 3 for 3 and no longer tense as he's finally found his groove. Infield in here as they look to cut the run off at the plate. Fastball low, ball 1. Swung late, 1-1. Slider middle of the plate, lined in the center field as that's a base hit as he hung that slider. 4th hit today for Reliable, his 3rd single, and that's his 2nd RBI today as it's now 6-2 Freebooters. Going to bring up Burnside, 2 for 3 today. Singled his last time up. He's also tripled in a run. Strike in there, 0-1. Slider middle in, knocked down by Wimple on the liner as he fires to second. 1 on to first, just late on the fielder's choice. 2 down now. Brings up Salmon 0 for 3 with an RBI as he's tense once again. Fastball middle in, chopped in the hole to short. Chris cuts it off and fires to first in time to retire Salmon, and that ends the inning. Bottom 8, we're going to get 2 insurance as we take a 4-run lead here. Wilkinson, Briefs, and Anubis due up against Noel. Here's Wilkinson, 1 for 2 today with a single. Noel coming off struck out the side last inning as Freeman remains in the game at catcher. Nixon stays in the game. He'll play left field. Fastball in there at the knees, 0-1. Swung through a slider, 0-2. Range below, chopped back to the mound. Noel barehands and fires to first, 1 down. Next up, Briefs, 0 for 2. Seamer up and in, inside, 1-0. Let's put down in the way is a strike, 1-1. Louder down and in, chopped in the hole to short, right at Reliably, 2 down. I'll bring up Anubis, 0 for 3. Top of the lineup today. 2-seamer fouled off, 0-1. Down and in, chopped on the ground to third. Burnett charges and fires. In time, it's another 1-2-3 inning for Noel. She gets through the 8th. So the 9th, we're still up 4. Burnett, Pitts, and McFreddy do up against Whipple, top of the lineup. There's Burnett, 4 for 4, singled 3 times today. He's also driven in a run. Second pitch, chopped on the ground to third. Woody makes the play, 1 down. Brings up Pitts, 1 for 4 today with the single. Slider low, ball 1. Pitts down to locked in mojo here. Low in the dirt, 2-0. Low, 3-0. Inside ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk from Wimple, his first today. Pitts will reach, 1 down, and that'll bring up McFreddy, 1 for 4 with a single. Slider middle in is skied down the right field line. It's going to be a territory out of reach, 0-1. Fastball to the knees, grounded in the hole past both diving infielders. That'll be a base hit. Pitts draws the throw as he remains at second. Single for McFreddy. That'll bring up Jennings, 3 for 4 with 3 singles. We're going to keep the rally going here. Strike at the letters on the heater, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, blooper to short, right at Chris for the second out as both runners froze and got back in time. I will bring up Freeman, who had a pinch hit RBI double last time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Fastball high, ball 1. Outside, 2-0. Fastball middle of the plate, hit deep to dead center field. Cannonball coming at you. It is off the fence. That'll be a 2-run double for Freeman, though, as that'll make it an 8-2 game as he's up to 3 RBIs on 2 doubles that he's on fire. Bring up Nixon, ground out his first time up on a pinch hit chance. He's 0 for 1 today. Wimble now tense here. Should have swung at that. That's high, 1-1. Fastball up. Nixon drives it dead right center field. He got a lot into that one. That's going to hit off the fence, though, and that'll be another extra base hit as Nixon will trade places with Freeman on the double. 9-2 as the Freebooters break it open here in the ninth. They'll bring up Reliable 4 for 4 days, singled 3 times, and hit a solo homer. And that'll do it for Wimple, as coming out of the bullpen is starting pitcher Rusty Nozzle, who was just signed off the free agent market before the game. Making his first appearance of the entire season, and he is also tense because he is a starter coming in as a reliever. Oh my God. Nozzle was signed to replace longtime left-hander Charlie Best, who just left the Moose bullpen. Peter high, ball 1. Moose, of course, needed to cut some cap, as I think we just knocked him out of playoff contention with the loss last time. And if we do it here, we definitely, I think, knocked him out. Fastball at the knees, grounded up the middle, and that's another base hit. Rounding third and trying to score is going to be Nixon. He will beat the throw. Third RBI today for Reliable, as it's now 10-2 Freebooters. Gotta bring up Burnside, 2 for 4. RBI triple and a single today. Slider hangs on the first pitch. It's skied into center field. This should end the inning. Back for it, Holmes, and she will make the catch. Freebooters put a 4 spot on the board as they make it a 10-2 game to the bottom of the ninth. Holmes, Chris, and Reddier do up. Noel done after 8 innings of work. 5 strikeouts, 2 hits, 2 walks. Very good start from the ace to end her season. She'll improve to 3-0 as this is pretty much locked up. Holmes over 2 today with a walk. Coming out of the bullpen for us is going to be rookie reliever Elliot Rums, the right-hander. Rums making his 5th appearance of the year. He's 0-1 with a 1.80 ERA and a 1.10 WHIP. 2 earned runs given up in 4 appearances, recording 2 saves. 10 innings pitched, 11 hits surrendered, one of them a homer. He's also struck out 8 batters, batting average against .282 on the year for the rookie. First pitch fastball to Holmes is a strike, 0-1. Ball away is low in the dirt, 1-1. Cutter middle in, rip foul, 1-2. Change up and in, called strike 3. First punch out for the rookie. Bring up Crisp. First pitch change up, rip foul, 0-1. Down in the way, chopped to the mound. Rums backhands and fires. 2 down. Now to bring up Reddier, who's the last chance. He's 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. So far, the only scoring for the Moose today. Cutter misses down the middle, driven dead center field. Jennings to the warning track. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 for Rums in the ninth. Freebooters win easily, 10-2, as they crush the Moose underfoot. 20 hits today for the offense as they scored 10 runs. Moose only mustered 2 measly hits and 2 walks, and they also made an error in the field. They scored first, but we scored later and 5 times more. Looking at the box score, everybody got hits today except Ho, Polbean, and Salmon. Pinch hitters Freeman and Nixon each got at least 1. 3 RBIs today for Parker Freeman on 2 doubles. Reliable a solo homer and 2 RBI singles. Nixon an RBI double, Burnside an RBI triple, Salmon an error RBI, and an RBI double for Burnett. On the other side, Moose's only 2 runs come off the homer from Reddier. Another hit went to Wilkinson, who had a single. Everybody else, they got walks from Holmes and Chris, but they did not have a good day. Noel wins 8 innings, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 homer. Should improve to 3-0. Rums, the rookie, an inning out of the pen, striking out a batter. On the other side, Dregler takes the loss. 7 innings for the ace, 15 hits, 4 earned runs, a strikeout, and a homer. She falls to 0-2. Wimple, an inning and 2/3 out of the pen, giving up 4 hits, a walk, and 4 runs. And Nozzle, a third of an inning out of the pen in his season debut, 1 hit given up. Player of the game is Hesto Reliable, who went 5 for 5. He had a 3-run hit, the solo homer, 2 RBI singles, 2 runs scored. Freeman, pinch hitter, 2 doubles off the bench, 3 RBIs, not bad. And then Burnett, 4 for 5 day at the top of the lineup with an RBI double. Very, very good victory there as we sweep the doubleheader. And that officially clinches the division for us as we are now up 4 games with 3 games left to play. It's also our 7th win in a row as we're up to 10-2 on the year. So our third straight season with double-digit wins. Not bad. Actually, are we up to 11 wins now? We are at 11 wins. Ooh, hot damn. Nice. Now we're competing for best record in the league. Alright, well, let's sim up to the next game here since we got nothing else. These last 3 games aren't going to matter, so might just combine them all into like one big episode or something. I don't know. We'll see. I know we have a doubleheader to end the season. Sandcats shut out the Sirloins here 4-0. Wideloads match us as they also make it to 11-2. Crocodiles rally to win as they take the division lead again, 9-5 on the year. Wideloads win again as they set the bar now to 12-2. Grapplers win to move to 10-4. And then lose 9-1 to the Heaters, but they're pretty much locked in the playoffs at this point. Platypi win to stay alive, knocking the Bee-Wolves down a peg. Sandcats win again, moving to 5-1. And then they win again, their 3rd in a row. They win 4-2 over the Moonstars as they also make it to 10-5. They're now in double digits. Blowfish are out of playoff contention, yep. Overdogs win. Tied with the Crocs. And the Overdogs win to take the division lead. Nice. Blowfish the Sandcats here. Sandcats looking for the 4th win in a row, but they will fall 11-5. They'll finish at 10-6. Sawtooth need to win out to win the division. Herbisaurs win to take 2nd place from the Hot Corners. They're still tied though at 7-6. Swines then win to stay alive. Sorlings win again as Sawtooth can no longer catch the Sandcats who have guaranteed the division. Wideloads win again as they've moved 13-2. Wow, they are putting up a fight. Buzzards finish at 8-8. Might not be good enough to make the playoffs, but you will stay alive with a win. 9-5 for the Herbisaurs. They improved to 8-6. And the Moose lose again 4-3 in 14 innings as the Herbisaurs win. They're up to 9-6 on the year. Moose are eliminated from playoff contention as they're at double-digit losses here as they've lost 4 games in a row here. They are out now. Looking at the playoff picture on our side, we're already locked in. Sandcats are locked in. 1 and 2 seeds are set. Herbisaurs right now, they are guaranteed to make the playoffs with 3. There'll be either a 3 or 4 seed right now. Hot Corners lose 2 games. They're probably out with that run differential. Sawtooth right now need to win out to guarantee their spot. On the other side, Wideloads, they're locked in. Grapplers are locked in. Overdogs are locked in. Buzzards are out. They only finish at 8-8. Crocodons are at 9-6. The only way the Beagles can make it is if they win and the Crocodons lose. That's really all I can see. Crocs win, they're in. If the Beagles win and the Crocs lose, they are in. Platypi are out. Heaters are out. So it's a 2-team race there for the 4th seed. And there is right now a 1, 2, 3, 4-team race for the 3 and 4 seeds right now. Moonstars also have an outside chance, but I'm confident in saying they're probably out of it. We'll see, though. Anyway, next time we'll take on the Wild Pigs for the last time this year. Wild Pigs, of course, in last place at 4-10, and we're leading the division at 11-2. This really does not mean anything. We've already locked up the 1 seed. We've also already locked up the division, so not really a whole lot we're playing for. It's at best record, which no one really cares about, so might just record this without commentary because really the game doesn't matter, but I know y'all like to watch it. On the mound for us will be Griffin, who's 2-0 with a 3.32 ERA and a 1.37 WHIP, and on the other side it's veteran Durbin Holmes, who's 0-2 with a 6.75 ERA and a 1.94 WHIP. Looking around the league, Rums gets +11 junk as he moves to a B+. Great job, rookie. Sirloin signed former freebooter Lana Rhymes to release their ace Manny Case as they've given up on their playoff hopes. Farmer loses 2 velocity. That's okay, she's still young. We could bounce back from that. Nixon loses 1 speed. It's okay, he's young. We'll bounce back. Alright, player development options here. I didn't even look at these last episode. Oh shit, I missed a whole bunch. Well, this is that's a decent one for Farmer there. Salmon really needs his contact. That's a big need right there. And Noel, I would love that junk. Oh, this is tough. Could we get both of these? I think we could. Huh. Don't like this one for Brown. Don't like this one for Slamus. And I don't like this one for Griffin. So these three I don't like. So yeah, I definitely forgot to do player developments between these games, unfortunately. Alright, looking at this. Although this is nice on paper for Farmer, she needs the junk more than the accuracy. So not going to take the composed. These two I like for Griffin and Salmon and Noel. Salmon's is going to expire first, so we'll do his first and see if we have enough for Noel's. I don't think we will, though. Nope, so it's going to be just short. He's going to get the 4 contact, which is fine. He needed that more anyway. And he does not get contact with his right-hander, which would be nice. So maybe if this one sticks for Noel, I'll snag that, because that's a really good one. And if she gets K-Man, she's already dominant now. I can't imagine what that would look like. I definitely needed that contact. That's a good upgrade. Alright, let's have the lineup here call today. Burnett locked in. It'll be leading off at third base. Then it's Pitts at first base, still locked in. Reliable batting third at shortstop after the 5-for-5 day. Jennings in the 4 slot is locked in the center. Freddie DH will bat 5th. Then it's going to be Ho at catcher. He's tense, and I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'll let Ho play catcher so that way Freeman doesn't get tired even more. Freeman will bat 7th, locked in and left. Burnside and right will bat 8th. And Salmon at second base is 10th, so bat 9th. And then looking around the league. Yep, I did that. Okay, good. Alright, that'll do it for this episode, guys. It was a long one, so if you stuck around here, thank you. But we swept the Moose, clinched the division. We're leading with 3 games left to play. We have a 3-game lead. We've already clinched the #1 seed in the division and in the league, and not in the league, in the conference. We've also clinched the division title, so there's no way no one can catch us. It's just great feeling. So these last 3 games don't mean anything. So we might just, bust through them real quick in like 1 or 2 big episodes and then call it a day. Probably going to do the 2 because the last 2 games are a doubleheader, and then this one is just a game against the last place team that doesn't mean anything. So expect 2 more episodes of the regular season, then we'll get into the playoffs, which will be 3 series if we go all 3, and then leave the off season after that. But thank you guys for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a review, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. It always helps out. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Can't say more. Can't say enough about that, guys. Thank you for giving me your time. Hopefully it was entertaining. Till next time, guys, this is the Nasty One, signing off.